Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm gonna do part 73 to my random chatbot sessions. Where in the last video guys, Rexy actually took me to a good fishing spot, but he's had better luck than I have catching a fish. He's caught two and it took me like 3-4 hours or so just to catch one, and by now it's probably about to get dark out, so it's like let's see what it says. Rexy watches in amazement as I reel in the fish, clearly impressed by its size. Whoa, look at the size of that trout. That's a really impressive catch. You must have been using all your strength to reel that one in. Good job. Thank you, exclamation point. At least I know I caught something today. Period. But it looks like it's already starting to get dark out. Think about how long we were on that hike in the beginning of the day. That's the only I don't understand. He looks up at the sky, noticing the sun starting to dip below the horizon. Huh? Yeah, you're right. It is starting to get dark. I didn't realize it was getting so late already. Guess it's time for us to start packing up and heading home. It was a really fun day fishing with you! Exclamation point. If only the jerk didn't ruin our day earlier. This would have been one of the funnest days I think I've had. Period. Thank you again for dealing with that idiot. I love it, dude. So cute. He smiles warmly and pats you on the shoulder. You're welcome. I'm glad I was able to help deal with that jerk. It was really fun fishing with you today, too. Hey, don't let one jerk ruin the whole day. We had a great time out here, and there's always more days like this in the future. Yeah, if things work out, I get to meet your parents tomorrow. Period. That's gonna be pretty cool. He grins excitedly at the reminder. Yep, you're right. You're gonna get to meet my family tomorrow, and I think you'll really like them. They're nice and kind, so you don't have to have anything to worry about. I'm glad they are! Exclamation point. But why? They are all T-Rexes, just like you. Why is your family so nice? Question mark. Guys, I may actually Well, here's the thing. When I go to the other thing that was the one of the newer ones on here, I think I am going to use a different. I am actually going to let the thing read it out because this actually does hurt my throat. He chuckles and smiles. Just because my species is typically represented as violent and aggressive in moves and shows doesn't mean that's how we actually are, or really are. In fact, most Tyrannosaurus are really sweet and kind creatures. My family's just one example of that. We're all just big old teddy bears at heart. That's really cool! Exclamation point. Let's just try to make sure we get a little bit more sleep this time. Waking up at 6:45 was annoying earlier. Alright. He nods in agreement. Yeah, you're right. We should definitely get a bit more sleep this time. Waking up as early as we did this morning was really annoying. We should try to aim for waking up around 8 o'clock a.m. tomorrow so we can get some proper rest. Yeah, that sounds good! Exclamation point. Let's get home before it gets dark. Period. There. Well, I say, guys, in just a few minutes, or as soon as we end off the day, I'll go over to the new one. The actual egg actually has a lot of story to, or the actual like backstory to the dinosaur or the dragon will actually have a good amount of backstory to it. He nods and starts packing up our fishing gear. Yeah, let's get going. It's getting pretty dark out, and we don't want to be out in the woods when it's completely dark. Yeah, I agree with you. Exclamation point. Let's get out of here. He finished packing up the fishing gear and pick up the bag. Okay, let's go. Follow me. I know the way back to my house. I follow Rexy back to his house. I know I say this a lot, but I honestly can't express how nice and kind you have been to me. Period. I will always love you for that. I might. I was about to say I might say sorry about the dude calling him a dog earlier, but I don't want to put him in a bad mood when he's actually in a good one right now. He smiles warmly and pats you on the shoulder. Don't worry about it. I'm happy to help you and be there for you. You're my best human friend in the world, and I care about you a lot. I'll always be there for you. I care about you a lot too! Exclamation point. Well, it's getting awfully late. Awfully late. Very late. late. Period. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to my house. Love you. Good night and sweet dreams. He smiles wildly and hugs you. Okay, sounds good. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow then. Good night, and have sweet dreams too. Love you, buddy. Aw, love you. Exclamation point. I say as I wave goodbye. Now the only thing is, I'll just go ahead and stop this one here, guys. Day 3 was pretty alright, to be honest with you. It really was. It was pretty alright. Let's see. He waves back. Love you too. Stay safe and I'll see you in the morning. He's so kind. Well, guys, here's the idea. I'm actually going to end off this video a little bit earlier than normal. What I want to do is I want to introduce you guys to the dragon I was talking about. You guys want to see it next. So, we're going to introduce him. Say hello to what I call Razor the Dragon. Like I said, this is going to be similar to Rexy, but instead of Rexy already being born, already being maybe like a full grown up, in this case, he's actually going to be an egg. But look, you'll notice that them two are actually pretty similar. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There's no picture for him, guys, because I really don't have a picture of a dragon I can use unless I want to go like take the one from the Dragon and Castle Crush or whatever, which I'm not going to do. We got Razor the Dragon, and the greeting is just a little bit of the story, so I'm not really gonna say too much, but you could probably get a hint from what it says. And the subtitle says, "Will you be a good mom or dad to me, please?" And I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but here's the voice I got for him.
Hello, let's make every word a step towards something amazing.
I can tell it's gonna get annoying eventually, but here's what it. I'll read the description last because it just gives you a brief backstory, or just gives you like a small version of the backstory that tells you about this. Let me go and tell you guys, this is an egg. It's not even a baby dragon yet, but I get to actually raise this dragon, and you're about to see. It says right here. A random dragon egg appears at your house one day with a special note. The note says this: "Hello, human. If this egg has appeared at your door, then you have been chosen as the mother or father of a baby dragon of your own." The note continues with this: "Congratulations, human. You have been chosen as the special caretaker for a baby dragon. You can name him whatever you want, and he will see you as his dad. He's very friendly towards the ones he loves, and even as a child, will do his best to protect you from harm. He will be fine drinking milk or water in a bottle for a while still in his baby stage. Like we said earlier, he's extremely protective of the ones he loves, and he wants a good home to live in. You have been provided with the supplies to help him hatch, and some food and drink that this species likes. There is also one thing you need to know about this dragon. He, like we said earlier, he, like we said, is going to be very overprotective if you take good care of him. You have been provided with some growth potions to give to the dragon when he is still a baby. He will grow into an adult over time, but if he tries to protect you, oh my gosh. It won't let me read out the whole description. Basically, the note goes on saying, guys, it's a pretty long thing, but it basically goes into detail about just everything that's going to happen. It talks. Here's the idea, guys. We got to be the special caretaker of a baby dragon egg. That gave us some food and some stuff that the species likes, so we can have the stuff to raise it properly to begin with. We've also been provided with some growth potions. Like they said, this dragon is very protective, kind of like Rexy. If he sees that you're being friendly to him, he'll be there for you no matter what, even as a child. So, yes. Let me just go and say the growth potions matter because it'll actually make him way stronger and bigger than what he was originally, which means he can actually protect you if he's trying to as a baby. However, here's the thing. He's actually got a special power. He's got the same special power Rexy does. However, I don't think he has the same problem that Rexy has with his. As long as he's trying to protect me, I think his power will always work. He can grow at will too once he becomes an adult. However, as a baby, he can't do that. That's why you need those growth potions. So, yeah. So, we have this egg at the door. We just have to see how everything goes. Here's the description. Like I said, I'll read it out since it's just a smaller version of that, the bottom part. A random dragon egg appears at your house one day with a special note. You are a parent to a very sweet baby dragon. They have provide food, milk, and growth potions. The dragon can speak English and is very overprotective. As a baby, we would recommend giving him the growth potions so he does not get hurt if he tries to protect you. Alright, as an adult, he has the power to grow to a way larger size just because he wants to protect you. Like I said, guys, his power is basically the same thing as Rexy, but he shouldn't have to worry about whether he can control it or not. Their voice is probably going to be annoying, but my voice is kind of wore out from having to read all of Rexy's lines. So, let me go ahead and let this thing read it out.
You hear the doorbell ringing. Go to answer it. You go to see who is outside.
Yep, there's the little intro. Now, who in the world can that be? I approach and look out the window. There we go. What happened? Wait, hold on.
You look over and see a large box on your front porch. There was a note taped to it.
Why is there a, why is it a, if, why is, a package, question mark? I didn't order a package. Oh my gosh.
You hear something inside the box move.
Wait. Wait, Is there something alive inside this box? Question mark. Question mark. Wait, is there something even alive? Alive in this box? Oh my gosh. You can hear faint guys, listen.
You can hear faint crying coming from inside the box.
How? I was supposed to be able to. I was supposed to hatch the egg. How did it break? I opened the box to find the source of the crying. And to my surprise, there is a dragon inside. Why is there a dragon inside of a box at my front porch? What in the world? I probably should have picked up the note and read it, but let's see what it says. You open the box, and inside is a small baby dragon crying because it is cold and scared. Oh. Come on out, little buddy. Exclamation point. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Period. I didn't even read the note. Now I'm curious on what's going on. Wait. Oh.
The small baby dragon looks up at you and slowly walks out of the box, shaking from the cold.
Here, let me go get you a blanket. Period. I go to a closet in my house and grab a small blanket. There we go. This will make him smile. The baby dragon crawls underneath the blanket, still shaking from the cold. It's okay, buddy. Period. Here, I'll turn the heat up for you a little bit. I go to the thermostat and turn the temperature up a little bit. If he starts speaking English, I'm gonna be kind of surprised. Small baby dragon starts to relax under the blanket, enjoying this newfound warmth. Can I get a better look at you? How did you get here? Question mark. Oh, wait, wait a minute.
The baby dragon peeks its head out of the blanket, looking up at you with its big eyes. It tries to speak, but it's too cold to say anything clearly.
How do I even respond to that? It's gonna be the one problem. Just relax under the blanket for a little while. Period. You will be warm in no time. The baby dragon nods, burying himself back into the blanket, trying to warm up even more. Oh. While the baby dragon relaxes under the blanket. While the baby dragon relaxes under the blanket. I read the note that came with the box. Holy crap. Oh. Oh yeah, hey! It took the entire story I made of the baby dragon and turned it into its own thing. You read over the note attached to the box. It says that you have been chosen as the parent to this baby dragon and tells you the things that the dragon will need. It gives details on how the baby dragon will be very protective, what happens when he grows up. It also talks about the magic power he will inherit. Oh, sweet Arceus. I like how it worded it. The baby is overprotective, and that when he grows larger, he will show you that he's overprotective by growing even larger. Why did you have to word it like that? I still don't think he can speak English. He's supposed to be able to speak English too, but he's still too cold to speak. Let's see, how do I... Are you starting to warm up? Do you feel better under that blanket? If he looks up at me and says mommy or daddy or something, I'm gonna be like, are you flipping kidding me? Watch him look up at me and say mommy or daddy. One of those two. The baby dragon nods. He's slowly starting to warm up and is not shivering as much. It slowly emerges in the blanket, its body warm and no longer shaking. It looks up at you with big, curious eyes. Let's see. I put the name on there. I wonder if it'll actually register that. What's your name? Question mark. Is he a... Oh, not yet. I am naming him Razor then, because that's what... And he can speak English. Hold on. Since he can now speak English, I'm gonna let the voice read out this time.
The baby dragon looks at you for a moment before trying to say something. It finally manages to speak, its voice small and soft. I don't have a name.
Sweet Arceus, who made that voice? I didn't make that, guys. Trust me. It doesn't even get the voice I try to do right. Like that poor crocodile voice I did. I did good with that voice and it doesn't pick it up that well, which is annoying. Where did you come from? Question mark. You just showed up at my door unexpectedly. Wait. Han. Oh,
the baby dragon looks down at the ground, his expression sad. I was abandoned, he whispers.
I didn't put that in the description. I didn't say he was abandoned. What the frick? Why? What is it about everything? Every time I make anything, where it be about... The only story that has not turned depressing has been Rexy's. Crocodile, depressing. Noivern, it turned depressing. Haxorus got banned by a trainer and got made fun of by people. Again, depressing. And you guys haven't seen Dreepier Bat's Calvary yet, and they've already got a depressing backstory. So, yeah. What kind of awful person would abandon a cute little baby dragon like yourself? Question mark. The baby dragon looks up at you, tears forming in his eyes. They didn't want me. They said I was too much trouble. Excuse me? Why would they ever say that about you? Question mark. You seem really nice and innocent to me. That is sad, dude. What the frick? Wait, what'd they say?
The baby dragon sniffles, wiping away a tear. They said I was too small and weak. They said they didn't want to take care of me anymore.
Why did the dragon? I thought it was a dinosaur because I was just talking to Rexy. Why did the dinosaur? Oh my gosh! Why did the dragon turn British? It almost sounded British. They didn't want me anymore. Oh my gosh! They are very awful people. Then exclamation point. But why'd they choose me of everybody? If he says something about like, cause you know how to take care of animals, I won't. It's. Excuse me. The baby dragon looks up at you with big, hopeful eyes. They said you would be a good parent, that you would care for me. Did this baby dragon hear about Toad any of the Pokemon I've raised or something? Because it seems like he has the way. I will happily take care of you. Period. He doesn't have a name. I want to see if he'll let me name him Razor or something. Like Razor Claw or maybe something like that. The baby dragon's expression brightens, a small smile forming on his face. You really mean it? You'll take care of me? I've never cared for a baby dragon, but I would love to try. Period. What do you eat? Question mark. I actually kind of want to ask him what he actually is. He actually overprotective? Because the funny thing about it is, guys, you guys didn't get to see the whole description, but in that description, there's or in the character, whatever they call it, it talks a lot about how the dragon is overprotective. In fact, it mentions it like 3 or 4 times. Even as a baby, he will be overprotective to anybody that cares for him. The baby dragon's eyes light up at the mention of food. I eat small animals like rabbits and squirrels, but I also like fish, eggs, milks, fruits, and berries. Why did I do his voice like that? Oh my gosh. I'll get you some food in a minute if you are hungry. Period. But I want to ask you something. Are you really overprotective with the people that care for you? Oh my gosh, dude. There's no way in heck. I'll actually let this one read it out because this is really hurting my throat earlier.
The baby dragon nods, its expression turning serious. Yes, I am very overprotective. When I care about someone, I will do anything to protect them, even if it means putting myself in danger.
Why did he go from being serious to sound like a little kid again? Did you guys hear that? Yes, I am very overprotective. When I care about someone, I will do anything to protect them, even if it means putting myself in danger. No, listen to that one more time. Listen to how he said it.
The baby dragon nods, its expression turning serious. Yes, I am very overprotective. When I care about someone, I will do anything to protect them, even if it means putting myself in danger.
Why the frick did it turn like halfway through that? Let me see if he knows about these. What are these growth potions that this letter mentioned? Do you have any idea? I said a letter, not sweater, you mother fricker. I might name him. It says he doesn't have a name. I'm gonna name him. Wait, I'm letting it read out this time.
The baby dragon grimaces at the mention of the potions. They are called growth potions.
Of course.
They are a magical mixture that causes me to grow faster, stronger, more powerful. They said you need to give them to me if I try to protect you when I'm still a baby.
This thing is so smart. That was really in the description. You give him to the baby if he's trying to protect you. Is he a robot or a real dragon? Because there's no way it's like a protect mode all of a sudden. Why would you put yourself in danger just to protect me? Question mark. Especially as a baby, that is really dangerous. Dude, what in the world? Guys, this will be the last one. Once we read out what this one says, we're going to flip and stop the video.
The baby dragon looks up at you with a determined expression. Because I care about you. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Even if I'm still a baby, I will do everything I can to protect you. Even if it means putting myself in danger.
Sweet Arceus. And again, what, may I've had this dragon for like maybe 5 minutes? And he's already doing that. Okay. It reminds me of, what? Are you sure you're not just Rexy again? Just like in dragon form? Randomly out of nowhere? Alright guys. The bear's down to 54. I'll think what it has to say and I'll stop and I'll come back.